don't think it's cheating if you're not deceiving, right? Like, it's a consensual agreement. You don't have to like it, but you're still tolerating it, right? So if you are not lying, if you are not hiding it, if you are not manipulating the situation, it's not cheating. You can have whatever adverse feelings you want about the situation, but it's still not cheating.
Do you mean once you know it's not cheating? Is that what you're saying?
So if the lying, the manipulating, the hiding never happens, it's never cheating. So
So
ideally it would be beforehand, right? So like if you're saying, "Hey, listen,
okay,
this,
okay,
this is
all
how
right.
this is how I move," or even if you took the vows that say forsake all others and you align with the definitions, the moment that changes, if you're like, "Hey, this has now changed for me," and that person chooses to say, it's a consensual agreement. Again, not all consensual agreements come with warm and fuzzy feelings,
Okay,
right?
no, I misunderstood what you're saying. Now I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying. I was okay.
When I went to Italy, it put a lot in perspective for me. When I started asking regular questions and they started giving me answers, because it seems like they practice telling Americans how bad they are at life. So I asked them why their refrigerators were so small. And the lady looked at me with like that look like, you damn Americans, y'all so stupid. She said, food is supposed to be made fresh. You're not supposed to keep tons of food in your refrigerator to eat. That's why they walk to the market to make fresh food whenever they decide to cook a meal for their family. And I was like, damn, if you do that, there's no need to put all these damn preservatives that's lowering your sperm count, that's giving cancer to people and all of that. Like, there's no need to do that. So it has effects on both sides. If something is wrong with a man's testosterone, it's something wrong with a woman's ovaries. This is where fibroids and all the hair products giving people, it's all like all of these things the FDA approves literally are killing us. So, it's bad on all ends for us. But I got my 2 in there before my sperm count went away, so I'm all good over here. And I don't think if let y'all tell it, black men don't have a problem with their sperm count or testosterone. Let y'all tell it.
Look, Mike, until you die, you can at least put 14 million babies in the world. How many?
She says she's a PhD.
I'm a PhD
practitioner.
In what?
Join the panel.
Why you got on a stethoscope?
Yeah, because that's more research, right? That's philosophy. That's the research.
She could
maybe
be
scientist or something.
Public health. She could be a public health PhD. Just kidding. DNP. Told you it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna go that route. I'm still doing nurse leadership. But
okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a question to the lady.
Wait. What's DNP and what's FNP? I don't know.
Doctorate in nurse practitioner and family nurse practitioner. She's likely a family nurse practitioner, then got her doctorate in it.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't think about that. That makes sense. So questions: do women like cheaters?
They love them. The men that they say that they want are cheaters.
Do you think it's the cheating part that they like, or do you think?
Yeah. So here's the weirdest part about this cheating thing. Like I said, we make it a man-centric thing, but I think it's by accident that happens. Men do not report being cheated on because it's embarrassing, but women talk about men cheating more because of how you've been groomed for it to affect you. Right? But your nature, this is why I said that you understand a man's nature. You are going to gravitate towards a more experienced man. I have never had more female attention in my life as to when I was getting attention from other women. So once I leave your house and I'm not picking up the phone the next day, if I was single, of course, I'm likely with another woman, and that shit eating you up inside. Because that dude that's ready to do you right, that won't cheat on you, that's calling your phone and you're icing him, you're doing that for the man that's out banging another girl while you blowing up his phone. So women do love cheaters.
So my question though is, is it the cheating that they like, or the characteristics of for example, he may be, like somebody just said, he may be an attractive man, he may be a successful man. So it's really the cheating that they like, or the men who possess those certain qualities or cheat the most. Like, go ahead, Enos, because you nodding your head.
Yeah. So I don't think it has anything to do with success. I don't think it has anything to do with money. I don't think it has anything to do with status. Because, like, you know, Pookies and Ray Rays have the reputation they do for a reason, right? Women who grow up in chaotic environments, whether it is a fatherless home or they have a poor example of male leadership, are accustomed to chaos. And so they're attracted to what's comfortable, even if it's toxic. And so the cheater becomes exciting because that's how they understand love. That if they're not chasing it, if they're not doing all these crazy acrobatics, if they're not, you know, going through his phone, then it doesn't really feel like love. They don't identify it as love because the adrenaline rush isn't there. So if we're asking, do women love cheaters? Absolutely, they do. Because the stable guy, the guy that's going to give you everything you need, the guy that's going to fulfill all of your needs, all of that fun stuff, he's not making you do those things. And so a lot of women who aren't used to that type of dynamic, that healthy dynamic, they don't thrive in that situation. They thrive in the cheaters. They thrive in the chaos, and they continue to perpetuate the cycle that they're used to.
I don't know if I 100% agree with that either, because I know some women from some pretty solid homes that
but
they don't give a damn.
Doesn't mean that the dynamic between the parents was good or that person was a good father, right? Like, I think that there is that assumption that, yes, a two-parent household is significantly better than a single-parent household, but there's also a huge difference between a two-parent healthy dynamic and a two-parent unhealthy dynamic. So just because we consider it solid doesn't mean we understand the inner workings of that family.
Well, I was going to say that could be a part of it, right? For some situations. But I also think it's the social conditioning that women are expected to accept that this is going to happen. And so because you already have the expectation that it's going to happen, I think there's just already a level of acceptance that the man is going to cheat. So I think that part plays a part in it as well. It's not that I'm attracted to the cheating or like the cheater. It's societal wise, I'm never going to find a man who doesn't cheat, right? The likelihood of me finding a man that does not cheat is rare. So I need to accept the fact that whoever I get with, more than likely, they're going to end up cheating on me. So I think it's a level of acceptance, not necessarily as something that they're attracted to.